And I was so bad that I panicked down. That Monday, my dad was up knocking on the door, taking me to the doctor. When he walked me into the doctor's office, my doctor was in the office, looked out, and told my dad, I never expect to see this man alive again. He said, when he left, I thought that was the last I'd ever see him. I was almost totally blind at that point in time. I kept passing out when I wake up, I'd piss myself. And I'd be, don't know when I fell on the floor or anything, and it would be cold, and the doctor was going into mini comas. And I would, they told my dad to take me home and make me comfortable because I wasn't going to last long. I was so sick. My mom came in and she started immediately, when she walked through the door, she was working, started putting me on stuff. And then when I started feeling a little bit better, I started reading everything I could on how the diet's supposed to go. And I got myself off insulin and everything for a long time. But then I got to the point of I was not doing the eating properly, because basically to eat properly, if it tastes like icky, it's good for you. If you enjoy it, it's not good for you. And when I got off the diet, that's when I jumped up and went back up to 12.8. And I didn't feel good all the time. I could walk right by your wife and just, if she said smile at me, that sweetness would make my blood sugar jump up. You know how bad I was. Then I thought about this, that's when I passed out. I found out electricity. Talked to the doctor, we said we'll give it a try. And it's done wonders for me. 1 shot a week. And that's all I do. And I'm 5.6. The last year, my highest been 5.9. And that's put me right at borderline. And I eat whatever I want, but I'm still moderate.
Yeah, well, even after that, for me, I really stayed off the sugar. And I'm reading more about the sugar now, and it's the killer.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
The sugar is the killer.
And the thing people got to realize is, that's a spoonful of sugar. Rice. Rice is horrible for you.
Yeah.
Potatoes, horrible for you. Anything that's good and you like it, it's horrible for you. You know?
Well, it turns to sugar, doesn't it?
Yes.
So I cut down on that as well. What I was shocked to see, there's a doctor on YouTube, and he said, I want to show you what's in one bottle of Coke, and one tall glass like this, one tall glass of Coke, he said, has 17 spoonfuls of sugar.
I've seen those type of things where they say, yeah.
17 spoonfuls of sugar for one Coke.
But you look at when people drink coffee, the average person puts 2 teaspoons in that little 6 ounce of coffee. So by the time you get as much as you had that Coke, you're almost there.
Yeah.
You know, we look at everything. We have sugar. Pick up a can of corn.
Everything's got sugar.
That's
the difficulty.
Yes.
Trying to cut out sugar is almost impossible, because they put it in everything that we have. All processed food.
Yes, that's sugar because it gives it flavor.
Yeah.
And then you have the problem. You go to the low light stuff. Then they use fat to get the flavor back. That's not good for you either.
Yeah.
So do you have any more questions? Because you said you had questions.
When you gonna get married?
Okay, first of all, I have to ask her, and she's gonna say yes. And that hasn't happened yet.
How can I say yes and you did not ask me?
Well, I told her that.
This is very Filipino, you know, to ask